Hello, my name is Shuttley and welcome back for another episode of Anbennar in EU4 as Zurkanrek. In previous episode we managed to capture a little bit of land over here if I remember correctly, plus we restore one of the holes and all that. So overall, we're doing pretty well. We are going to be doing probably another war, so it's Treasure Fleet to pass. We'll try to fight them off again. I don't know if we'll succeed this time, but we've been fairly lucky with that for the past few attempts at least. Got ourselves another army over here ready to be transported over. I suppose we are going to be using it in the south still. Like, we do need to have a bit of an army or presence in there as well. I mean, actually, how much does the Federation have troops now? 132,000, so with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armies in here, we'll be able to defeat that quite handily, I reckon. This area could use maybe a little bit more supply limit. There we go, now it's got 40 at least. So, I mean, even during winter, so that army doesn't take attrition constantly. So, I suppose with the third army in the south, we might be able to start fighting some wars against Sarayand over here, but they are guaranteed by... oh, bollocks. Our good old rival over here, who is guaranteeing both Grombar and Sarayand. So, that's kind of blocked over there then. Then these ones got a lot of troops already, so I don't actually want to fight them directly. Command's got 500,000 men, and then you got allied to Command, so we don't have a lot of directions to expand other than into the Federation and into the mountains. But I suppose once we bring another army down here in the southern area, boundary dispute. Yeah, I'll take a claim. Right, so let's bring in an army over there. But this could be brought in a little bit closer as well. Still need to get a little bit more admin points to get the last core of the territories that we started coring over here, or stating over here, to be completed that work, but it's gonna require another 2 months actually. Oh no, we lost a military leader. Right, I'm just gonna hire another one for this army here. There we go, that's 2320. So at least okay in combat, not necessarily that great in sieging or anything like that, but you can compensate that with more cannons, which we got 16 regiments in there. Should be pretty decent. Agenda of the diet, okay. Manufactory, in where? Over here, is that is, okay, it's a wall province. We don't have the, actually we can build there. Or own a province, or build a university. I'm going to take the clergy's proposal and just build a manufacturer in here. Because that honestly is fairly cheap in comparison, and we'll be able to increase our income even further. It's currently 700, so it's not quite there yet on what we need it to be. But it's coming along quite nicely, and I suppose at this stage it might be time to do a bit of a imperialism within the mountains again. Let's get into the center over there. And then this army is going to head west, clear out all of this, maybe even that area. Although I suppose I can't reach there, can I? Zurkanrek and... what have I can't say? Okay, so those are different nations as well. But they should be done fairly quickly. Although I suppose the dwarves do have a decent defensiveness overall. But I doubt they'll be able to beat me. Or my troops for that matter. I suppose another thing that I was supposed to be doing is increasing the Grand Shipyards. There we go, that's quite a few, and we got, oh, 579, okay, so we could get the Naval Hegemon done if we just build more ships, and that is probably something that we should be doing. Goblin Refugees, sure. They got a pretty good leader in here, admittedly, on the army. It's only 17,000 men. But that leader could be quite deadly, plus the fact that they get a lot of defensiveness. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and seize down these two provinces, then use both the armies to defeat that, just to be on the safe side. And hopefully, well, I suppose the next few elections we'll just have to re-elect or elect someone else again, just to get the tradition going up a little bit further. Right, in you go. If we don't win this, I'm a bit surprised, because we've got more cannons than they got army. Okay, you got a siege pip, so you can stay there. While the other one goes after the army. I suppose it's going to be going through all the way here somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but we'll figure it out. We also have quite a few ships over here that we could probably combine into new fleets. So that is the transport fleet. I'm going to put in some heavy ships to escort that still. That's a few more heavy ships over here. We can combine that to the big fleet. Oh, right, and these merchants. Going to protect some trade there. Got some more heavy ships here. Ooh. I will take the Mercantilism, but that does mean that we got even less Republican tradition, which is definitely not a good sign, to say the least. Because that one's already protecting trade there. We got 30 ships there. These are protecting trade, I presume. Actually, are they doing protecting trade or... No, they're hunting pirates, okay. Well, having 10 ships hunting pirates is probably good enough. I don't think we need any more than. We've got 33 ships over here. Oh, wow. Just gonna get another 7 in here. So that's already a lot of ships protecting trade there. That's for sure. And then this one is protecting trade over here. Get a few more ships there. So how many is that gonna be? 402 ships total. Fleet returns. We fought past the pirates. We did take a little bit of damage. But not too much. And I suppose what we could do is get some more heavy ships, or probably just light ships as well. Get a couple of fleets in here. Should be built fairly quickly, mind you. Right, let's get in here. So this one will... Oh, our vassal is in there, in the mountains. Well, at least the fort over here, or the hold over here, will be conquered soon. Although, it's waiting a while. Noble plot, oh dear. Okay, there's a bit of stability, but we'll be at a +3 stability for a long while here. So I'm not really that worried about it. It's still +2. Oh, there we go. That's another siege done. So how much can we take from them in the peace deal? Can we take all of it? I think we can, at least all of this side. That's going to require a lot of coring, admittedly, but it'll be fine. Alright, we don't need to fight for our rights, the political principle of our government, and try our rights and protect them. It's something worth standing for and worth cherishing. Brilliant news. So, merchant guilds gain loyalty. And for 10 years, -2 unrest. And that's actually pretty nice. I don't know if they... I think this is where the army is. Mad artificers threaten stability. So they'll lose a bit of loyalty and influence, or we lose stability. I think we don't want to lose another stability. We just lost one. But I suspect that now that we know this area, we can actually demand all of that. And, oh, they've got some armies there. Get some money as well. It's not a lot, mind you, but there we go. We now control all of this, and that's a lot of coring that needs to be done. It was a good start, at least. And then I suppose this can be... in that hole in the north, and this one will be in the hole in the south. And I suppose one thing that I could do is over here make sure to add all of that into trade company, so that's not going to be as much unrest in here, and we can build the trade company buildings in here. Admittedly, there's not that many areas that we need to build these in now. Oh, there goes all the money again. Although we got okay income overall, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and assign these into rebel suppression mode regardless. I suppose you could probably take that one still. And then this one will take the northern half. Still quite a bit of provinces to core. I mean, it's not a lot of overextension at least, so that's good news for us. But there we go, that's a lot more territory for us. I suppose I could send in the trade fleet over here again. Let's double check. Can we build another army? I mean, we probably could, but I don't think we necessarily need to. What I think we are going to do, though, is get some more heavy ships. Might take a while to build all of that, but it'll be good enough. Ooh. Yes, we'll execute the official. Lose corruption and gain tradition. Sounds like a perfect deal. So we've got a truce for another 2 years. With the Federation in here, but after that we can do nationalism war against them and take a lot of their land. How much of an army do they have by now? 132,000 still. Okay, so it's an okay-ish army. It's not nearly all that large, mind you, but it's a good start for them. There we go, that's even more trade power. And then the permanent quarters, we could probably get at least one, and the other one we can do next month. There we go, so all of that has been built. Now I suppose we... Oh yeah, we got about half the trade in here now. That's pretty decent. Oh, there's some advanced roads already. Okay, what do I need to make those? Upgrade wall road. Oh, hold on a minute. Natives upright. Oh, this is still a colony, I guess. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, first of all, let's send in the army there. Deal with that one. It might cost us the colony itself. Yeah, we can upgrade the building in here. Does that increase the... Increase the goods produced, manpower and defensiveness modifiers, and global trade power. Does not increase the unrest, at least. That was what I was afraid of. Oh, and there we go. Lost that province. Okay, I'm just gonna park you there regardless, and we can send in the colonists there, I guess. Might take a few moments for it to arrive here. 100 dead. Okay, yeah, that is quite a bit. Also, we are slowly converting all of this area here. But there's still some provinces to convert. Is that? Oh. Right, there's some Inuk followers still around. I didn't realize that we still had them. I'm just going to keep on building some more ships in the meanwhile. We've probably got a lot of fleets already built up. There's another light ship fleet there. How about you? We could probably privateer in somewhere. Moduk? It's not really going to be all that much a profit, to be fair. But we could privateer in there. Oh, they can't reach there. Never mind. Might be too far off. Well, in that case... just protect trade. We'll probably end up having a fairly large trade fleet overall. Do we actually have anyone hunting pirates in... Well, we'll send someone to hunt pirates in the north at least. I don't know if there is any privateers there. Probably not. We've got a lot of guns at least protecting. So how much more ships do we need? We need probably another 50 ships, more or less. Let's just go ahead and queue up some of these. Should be done fairly quickly, especially here in the north. So that is already 20 ships away from being able to get the naval hegemon. So we'll build up a bit of ships there, and I suppose another set of ships here, and that should be, yeah, 502 ships. So we are going to get the naval hegemon probably during the war against the Federation. But that'll be fine. Speaking of which, are our troops ready for that? So we've got one over here. Trade company, boom. Ooh, I'll take a trade efficiency. Move the army there. So that will be doing the sieging over here. And we've got one army over here clearing out this area. We'll have these two armies, which I suppose we could get another leader in here. Oh wow, we got a lot of middle points right now. We could have 9 lead. Okay. 4421. That's not a bad general, actually. We get that in here. So these two armies will be able to face the main force from the enemy. Let's upgrade some galleys in there, I guess. Oh, and we lost a general over here. Oh, there was a general right there. On the bright side, we got pretty good professionalism already. We could probably increase that to the... well, not really the max, but a little bit higher as well. Although, admittedly, our tradition might not be all that great. I mean, it's 45, so it's manageable. But it could definitely be a lot better. Golden refugees? Sure, we'll let them in. But now the professionalism is at 78.5%. The next level is going to give us the reduced morale damage taken by reserve. That's actually quite nice. Especially with the build, all the battles starting to be so large that not all the troops can be in the battle at the same time. I decided to hire myself as well as a general, but 2 troops is okay. The others stats over there aren't all that great, but at least we got siege general now. And there we go. Now the natives try to rise up again. This time they will not succeed. Wait, did we get any of these ships? Oh, right. We influenced the nation. Okay, yeah, it's still getting some stuff. Spine over construction. For 10 years. Sure, I'll take that. Speaking of which, we should probably make sure that we are building a spy network in here. Not that we necessarily need the claims, mind you, but having the spy network will speed up the sieges and all that. Adventurers defeat bandits. Excellent. So this year, actually in about a few months, we should be able to start the war. I'm just going to move in some of the fleets already in here. That's some more heavy ships there. I suppose we'll just bring in some heavy ships down this way. What do we have? So that's just some trade ships there. We've got a bloody massive fleet over here. I suppose this could be hunting enemy fleets in Northern Sea. We'll see. We can send in this fleet. Locate that crossing once again. Got some more light ships there, which aren't really doing anything. We're not quite ready for the war. I mean, our troops are mostly ready, I suppose. But the truce hasn't quite yet ended. Election, we will select a new one. We'll get a bureaucrat candidate. And we've still got way too much points. I suppose at this stage, more development. Well, that's a little bit points at least. That does remind me though, how is the institution spreading? It's already 50% in our capital, or 52.5%, so it's spreading pretty decently, and from there it will be... Actually, we should start saving us some money so we can embrace that as soon as possible. Oh dear. Loose lips on the ruler. Okay, well, we know that in the next election, someone's not going to get re-elected. That's for sure. There we go, the truce has ended. Get the army in here. And then these two armies will be probably clearing out most of this. And I suppose it is time to declare the war then. We'll go with the Nationalism Cassipelli. We'll put in Zurkanrek over here on the coast as the war goal. So what you're going to be doing is sieging down all of that. Got a small army over here. Get to the... Oh, we'll start sieging down some of that. We will need to siege down the fort over there, no doubt. Oh, there we go. That's already one battle that we won. That's two battles that we won in the ocean. Oh, they brought in a bit of a fleet there. Did our big fleet go somewhere hunting down? Oh, it's over there. Okay. It is heading down this... You know what? I'm just going to give you manual order to get over there. So we might lose these heavy ships. Although we just got some reinforcements in there. There's still lost some light ships, but overall, managed to push them back. And our big fleet should be there soon-ish. Actually, I think it already is there. Yeah, it is. Okay, so now as we push them out of here from the port, this time, they will have a bit harder time, let's just say. They've got 70,000 men over there. That's a bit of a larger army. Just going to go for the port there. There we go. So we lost one heavy ship. We sank a lot of their ships. Let's go ahead and do the naval barrage over there. And this one, well, there's not too much you can do, quite frankly. Depends a lot if... Oh, aha. We'll get into the forest here, or maybe buy some more time, go to the urban area there. We do need to switch or sort of step away from that. That's a large army that we can't quite deal with. Not with just one army, but once we get the second army in here, combined we should have the forces to defeat that. A little bit of an unfortunate event there, though. On them realizing that they can move in all of the troops here, but beyond that, we'll be fine. They're currently in the farmland, so we should be somewhat manageable in here. I'm just going to move in there. Moving the second army to sort of stop the enemy from coming in. There we go, that's a sack wipe. We can siege those, and I suppose we've got another conversion to do. Let's get that underway. That siege is going still. They've got 50,000 men over there, but we've got the fleet blocking the path, so they can't get in here. These two fleets can now... You know what, I'm just going to combine them. Can get in here. And sort of blockade that enemy fleet again. Do you wonder if that is going to get in here now? It might be. We've still got an army down south. I suppose we could send this one up north now. Been doing some rebel suppression down there, but it's fine. We've got a siege pip, so I'm going to send you to start sieging down the fort. Just so that we can clear out a lot of the area. We've got the war goal at least. Oh, that is probably going to be a loss here. Unless... Oh, we can step aside. We are fast. I suppose this army could be sent over here. We'll fight them in the forest. If need be. At least we'll have 2 armies in here to sort of blockade the enemy. Or stop the enemy from just marching through. That's also a lot of coring that we're doing right now. There we go. There's another province in the southern pocket there. Or southeastern pocket that they have. They did manage to seize down the fort over there. Oh, right. Speaking of forts, we could probably upgrade some of them in here, especially that one. And that one. Suppose we don't have a fort there, and we don't have a fort over here either. Let's build one over there at least. But that's quite a few fortifications being built now. At least now we've got 3 armies in here, so that should be... Oh, Volkanza is having a bit of revolution. Alright, let's just give you orders to do the rebel suppression over there again. Should be able to clear that one out. And then return back there when the natives try doing their things again. Still got 50,000 men over there. Oh wow, we lost the general already? Oh yeah, some of the generals don't seem to be lasting very long at this stage, especially when you've got this many generals. Oh, there we go, we just managed to catch one of their fleets. Captured 2 of their ships, and they lost their entire fleet. To the naval barrage there, did we... Oh, we didn't do it over here either. Alright, natives uprising. While we're dealing with the rebellion there, that's a bit unfortunate. There we go, we got the fort siege down. Let's just start heading down south. We need to hunt down their armies, quite frankly. And we could be the first ones to invest into Miltech. Now, admittedly, we got 130%. Oh, wow, that's a lot of cost. Okay, maybe we don't want to spend quite that much money, but all points. What we could do in the meanwhile is just a bit more development. There we go, that's at least a little bit more. Actually, what I suppose I could do is I could take these 2 armies and go after the enemy army there. I suspect there will be... Well, we are catching them at least. It's on open ground, so neither side gets the defensive bonus, but now we've got the numbers advantage in there. Plus, especially a lot of cannons. So that's a good victory there. The enemy is now moving into the mountains. Okay, that's not exactly ideal. If I can catch them in the farmlands over here, which seems like it's a possibility. And they damage the colony again. Bloody hell. The troops are just getting back there. That was just a really bad timing. That's all. We'll try that again. Hopefully we can this time hold on to it. And there we go. We got another combat in here. We've got such a massive amount of cannons in there that I think we are dealing pretty good damage. Admittedly, we had taken a lot of casualties in the previous combats. We still dealt a lot more casualties on the enemies than we took ourselves. I guess we'll just leave these 2 armies here guarding the flank while we seize down the rest of this. But we are unfortunately out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, take the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.